And since actually we're here, let's see, and it's the group, I'm not sure if all, but we'll have this discussion again. So, one thing that we do want to bring up, which is different than actually the PVC, but it's the building committee, is that, we're starting to get into the point where stuff is coming up on Facebook. And with on the school, and I can see people nodding. One thing that we have to be cognizant of is that if you are speaking about the project, you need to be speaking as yourself, meaning as a private citizen. What we need to do as a group is to have a unified voice, which will, last time when we went through all of the communications, were through, I think Diane did that, where we didn't necessarily go back and forth on things. At one point in time, one of the members did go back and forth, on answering questions and whatever, and then it get into a sticky situation. So we have to be careful of what we put forwards, just so we don't give bad information, or B, give an opinion that may not be of the group. So just everyone needs to be aware of that. Because we already had somebody when they on Facebook, they had mentioned somebody, the survey crew was out and they were surveying for the quote unquote the new school, which what they should have said is we were doing a survey for the feasibility study for the school, because that's what we're doing right now. We're not doing, we're doing what the MSBA asked us to do, and it's not one way or the other. But we have to make sure that, misinformation doesn't get out there.
But that came from the surveyors purportedly, right? It was the surveyors that told the citizen for the new school. So it wasn't anybody on this committee.
Correct. Right. But we just want to make sure that, that came out on Facebook. If somebody went and tried to correct it, or they go in a back and forth, this is, the whole Facebook thing is a slippery slope. And like I said, in the past, there was at the Clyde Brown, there was a member who was very knowledgeable, who, did bring a lot of good information forwards, but it gets to the point where, it becomes uncontrolled. It's like a nuclear fission. It becomes uncontrollable. So we have to be careful to sometimes limit the amount of information we give, not to make sure that we're giving proper information and the correct time. And I'll bring this back up also on the when we get to the SBC, so there's no confusion there either.
For the record, I did call you and Mike Quinlan.
Well, we didn't.
If my information was
we didn't
correct.
bring up names, but no, and that was actually, we were talking previously on the Clyde Brown. So like I said, it's just something we have to be cognizant of. So,
Rich, I think I agree with you, because obviously it was another board when all this was going on, and it really deflects from all the productive work that the committees are doing. I know people want to know, but if you're a member of this committee, you have a responsibility to respond only as a member of the committee if you are speaking for the majority, or if you're authorized to do so. And if you're not, it's very important that you make it clear that you're not speaking on behalf of the committee, but for yourself.
right. And, we're not, I agree. We're not asking anyone to say, hey, we want you to think this way. What we're saying is, personally, I would say, if you want to make your own personal comment, that's fine. I mean, we're not going to stop you from saying that.
Yeah, that's the old First Amendment deal. We're not stopping anybody, but please make sure people understand who you're speaking for.
Right. All right. So I think other than that, there wasn't much else that we had going on. So we can, in 8 quick minutes, we can jump on to the SBC meeting. Kim, was there anything else we need to do? Do we have...
I think we can just officially adjourn this one, and then we'll call the next one to order at 7:30.
Okay. Sounds good.
Do we stay on the same Zoom channel
Yeah.
here?
You can stay on the same Zoom. Yeah, I tried to make it easy, but I hope it doesn't get confusing with the recording, but we'll figure it out.
Okay, great.
All right. So we'll see everybody in 8 minutes.
Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Kim,
Are we
Yeah.
voting to adjourn?
if you stop the recording now, and then restart the
Mhm.
recording at 7:30, will the media see that as two different meetings?
I don't know. I think it's worth a try. There's no need to continue to record right now, so I'll
Right.
give that a shot.
Wait a minute,
Okay.
Kim, Jeremy brought up a good point. We need to
Okay.
adjourn. So I make a motion to adjourn.
Second,
Motion's
Perfect.
made it, seconded, all in favor?
aye.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Do we have to log off and come back on?
No, you can stay.